Okay.
Hey guys, this is Dave from Mission to Muscle, and I want to help you guys out in the gym. I get a lot of questions asked about aches and pains. The most common one that I run into or that I'm asked is having a pain right up in the upper or outer forearm here where it connects to the elbow, and also pains in the shoulders, and a pain or a sharp pain somewhere in the hand in here whenever somebody's doing a pulling movement or they're lifting a dumbbell like in a hammer curl type motion. And like I said, this is the most common thing, and what has worked for tons of guys, everybody that I recommend this to, and they always sit there dumbfounded. I have to actually give them a ball and say, go do this, and I show them how to do this, and then they're amazed on how it feels and how it relieves those the pain basically that they're having. And this pain, before I get into it, is usually caused by having poor form in movements, jerking, like on lat pull downs, taking the weight, and then instead of like just pulling down with your lats, you start to engage your forearms, your grip. So you start doing this as you're pulling down, which adds tension and stress on your arm. Or hammer curls, where somebody's doing a hammer curl and they're, instead of having a solid point from your wrist to your elbow, just having like a pendulum effect here, they're actually have their wrist bent either inward or outward, or it's bent down like that and it's not flexed, it's loose. So before I get into this, and I'll just make this real quick, make sure you're not doing too heavy of weight in your movements and you're focusing on the muscles you're trying to activate and performing the proper form with full range of motion. It's going to get you the best effect in the gym. So on to what's going to correct this. So most of the problems where you're having the pain here in the forearm or in the shoulder or the sharp pains in the hand is caused by a damage or stress on the brachialis muscle. And the brachialis is actually, there's a muscle that sits right in between the tricep and the bicep, and it's right there. So that's the brachialis. It's right popping out right there. Now that muscle, what happens is you could strain it or stress it. It actually connects to the elbow, so it helps with the bending of the elbow joint there, whether your hand is pronated, neutral, or supinated. All those actions are actually, the brachialis is actually helping the bending of the elbow. And what you want to do is you want to take a tennis ball, a softball, a baseball, whatever you have handy. This is a tough ball. You can buy these in the store. And you take that ball, you put it on the wall, and you go right on the brachialis, and you just kind of lean into this up and down, right to the bottom of where the shoulder connects to the brachialis. So as the shoulder comes in, and it kind of comes down into like a point there. So you want to sit there and go right there, right on the bottom of the shoulder area there, up in the brachialis, all the way down to the elbow. Yeah, it feels good. I don't have any pains, but it still feels good. And you will literally feel the numbness or the pain within the area up in here, things being relieved, the pressure, you'll feel pressure down in here because everything connects right up into the elbow there. So you got two joints that are connected by tendons and muscles. And without those tendons and muscles, the joints would just fall apart. So this is the major part here, roll it up and down, just in a smooth motion. Every night, 5-10 minutes. Don't put a lot of pressure into it. Just make it easy. Put as much pressure as you feel you need, so you don't have to dig into it. When you're done doing that, take the ball to the point of the shoulder right here, where it comes down. Put it right there, and then what you want to do is you want to roll the shoulder out. Relax your arm and just lean into it. You want to do your rear delt area, the mid delt, and then try to get some of the front delt in here. Just like so. So there you have it. You're having pains in your forearm, sharp pains in your hand, or problems with your shoulder. Try this. I don't guarantee, but it has worked for most people. And most of the time, 90% of the time, it's right up there in the brachialis. Once again, this is Dave from Mission to Muscle. We'll talk to you guys next time.